and giving. Um, and I think if you look, I think you'll agree with me. It's hard to resist not doing it so that you can create that. Look at that lovely swirl. Hi, welcome everybody. My name is Crystal, and today we have reached number 5 and the last of just a basic foundation of paint pouring. What we'll be doing today is called the flip cup. It's a favorite of mine, and I hope you'll enjoy it as well. What we're going to do first is we always want to paint our canvas with a layer of acrylic paint. Some people choose to use black, blue, whatever their desire. Today, I'm going to put white acrylic on the top as well as all the sides, okay? And I won't put you through watching something like that. I use a palette knife and I smooth it really well. It's I add a little water to the acrylic. It's not out of the pour with the liquid medium and all of that. It's just plain acrylic and water. And okay, got that explained. So I will do this, and my hands will see you in a second. Okay, we're back. We have the canvas completely covered. By the way, this little tool came from my kitchen, by the way, if anybody was curious. I love it. It's metal, very sturdy, and it does a great job of spreading my paint so that there's a nice kind of thick layer here. I'm hoping, excuse me, I did it extra heavy today so that the film could see it. But I always make sure that my edges are really full of the paint, and especially here on the top edges. I'll actually kind of scrape my paint there, and especially my corners. I always put a lot of extra right there, even on the top, because I want, it to have easier coverage is all, okay? All right, well, just a little tutorial on that. I'm going to put my tool away, and we're going to start our flip cup pour, which just requires your good old cup. This is my same one I use all the time. It had got hot, or it got next to some heat at some point because it's got a little melt there, and I adore this little cup, so I just reuse it again and again. Unlike the clear plastic one in the prior video, which I was showing you the stacking process. Okay, on we go. All we do for a flip cup is put some colors into the cup. The bottom colors will come out towards the top, which is reversed from the last video where the top colors came out first, okay? So keep that in mind. So I'm going to begin. I really don't have a plan. I have many colors out, and I'll tell you as I go. Titanium white acrylic paint mixed with Liquid X pour medium. Yes. And water. I use no Floetrol. I now use no glue all. This is so simple. All you do is get the Liquid X medium, pour. I'll do a video on it. Because I was seeing so many crazy recipes for mixing your your paint pour paint that it was confusing. They say Floetrol and then half and half with the glue, and then water, and oh my goodness. And I got some fails, big fails. So I decided to go try to do a little science, and I figured out that just using Liquid X pour medium with my acrylic paint, the ratio would be, it would be maybe 80% pour medium to acrylic paint, a couple squirts of water, always doing the test with the mound, etc. Now I've done this with all these paints, so we're ready, to go. Okay. So we started with some white, and I'm kind of feeling bright today. So I'm gonna see, and also some tricks. Since it's going to be a flip pour, it doesn't matter. If you pour your paint in at a high level and drip it in like that, okay, you actually can create cells without having silicone in it. Now my paint has some silicone in it because I don't throw away my paint, and it seems to stay in the bottle when I even when I load the paint up. So I apologize. Now I know my orange is gonna sink. It's a heavy pigment, but I'm gonna do this fun experiment to see whether we get some cells without torching it. Now I know when I torch it I'll get cells because there's silicone in it, okay? And I'll show you the over-the-counter silicone I get at Walgreens. I've shown it in prior videos as well, but maybe I'll do a teaching video on how to mix the paint the way I do and unfrustrate anybody that was frustrated like me at all the different recipes out there people are using. The glue, for one, I had the horriblest, craft glue I tried, different Elmer's glue. Then I found Glue All, which worked the best, but it still failed. So just giving you a kind of an update if you've been following me, in case you was curious. So let me see. I'm kind of feeling like putting in some purple. And again, I'm going to go high. And we're going to dribble it in slowly. This is a heavy pigment, but I have seen it happen. That if the way you pour it high like that, you'll get cells. So let's see if it happens for us today. I wouldn't mind that at all. I'm going to add a little bit of light purple. Violet, by the way. This is, yes, violet. Okay. The other was your basic purple, but I'll have to look. It has more of a blue tone, where this violet has more of the red tones to it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's it. Now I feel like a little bit of this beautiful magenta. I'm going to do the same high pour technique. Okay. Now I want to come in again with some yellow. Hope I don't make mud. Say, are you guys with me? No mud, no mud. That's so cool. You know, I need to use that plastic. I'll make another plastic cup so y'all can see the pour. I'm enjoying all of that. You guys aren't even getting to see it. I'm so sorry. I really need to improve my camera situation. I ought to have moved that over. That could have been helpful. How about that? Maybe? Okay. Alright, what did I do? Yellow. Okay. Kind of messing myself up here. I wanted to come in with some white. Doing that high kind of a pour. Just a little bit of this orange. Some turquoise blue. Actually, I want the turquoise to lay a little more on top. So I'm going to do a side pour. Slowly. And we'll see what happens with that. And I'm almost out of it. Need a little bit of white. I'm going to do a slow pour as well. With the white, so it doesn't sink. We did a lot of high pours, so there should be enough to create some fun. And just for fun, I'm going to stick a little green in there. I know, I don't know what I'm doing. And I want a little yellow. Ooh, it's storming outside. I wonder if the video caught that. That was a huge thunderstorm that we're having here in Florida right now. And it was pretty loud. And I bet you there was lightning. Alright, what do we got happening? Something funky. But I definitely got enough paint, guys. So I'm going to stop there. There you go. Yeah, that does help you guys when I put it up close. So I apologize. I'll remember that. Okay? Because it is fun to watch the colors go in. Paint pouring is so fun. I am having a blast, by the way, doing these videos. I'm sad to see the 5th one gone, but all things have to, sometimes come to an end. Okay, what we do, I'm trying to do this without getting my hands too dirty, is to put your cup, try to center it, and flip it over. Sit it back on your little stand. Okay, I put a stand under there because that a canvas, it will sink if there wasn't something underneath to give it some support. The wood is only around the outside, if that makes any sense. So I sit it there. Okay, wow. Okay, here we go. This is going to be messy, guys. I know I put a lot of paint. Here we go. You lift it up quickly and then move towards an edge. Maybe I'll go towards y'all so you can see it. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Oh, I went too much there. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Well, I'm going to set my cup right there and catch some of that paint. But I knew I made a lot of paint, but I did go your way, and I usually go my direction. But then just gently begin to move that beautiful color. I love this. The colors I think are stunning. Yeah, you're beautiful. I'm going to try not to lose so much off the edge. We lost a lot of paint. But I save it, by the way. Any runoff paint I scoop up and I save. It sometimes makes the most beautiful colors. So I encourage that. Now I'm going to come back this way. Alright, so try to cover our canvas. Doesn't look like we got any natural cells from doing the high pour, which is interesting. I have gotten it before. Okay, let's just sit my baby down. There you go. And all I'm going to do is some of that paint that fell off, let's pour it on the edges here to get that to cover. There we go. That's beautiful. Just covering the sides there, guys. I just don't want to lose the pattern. Trying to cover the edges, if you understand that. And this color is beautiful coming out, so. Oh, we got a corner there missed too. So I do that. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Get up there. There you go. Good. What's that side doing, guys? Looks like something over here needs to happen. Get it? Am I getting it? Am I getting it? I'm flying blind here, guys. I don't want to move it. Sure that, there we go. Okay, that looks better. Let's make sure this little edge. I really put a lot of paint on those edges. I'm surprised I'm having such a little bit of a go there. But it is what it is. Alright. I do save those drips. I really do. And the paint colors that it comes up with sometimes are just breathtaking. So, and I use them in a different type of paint pour. By the way, these are only the foundation of paint pouring basics, okay? There's a million ways to paint pour. People are so creative. I've seen funnels used, many, many different styles, okay? So don't think that this is the limit, only 5. No, there's 5, just so you know the foundation, and then experiment and bring us more. I love to see new ideas, and in fact, the Left Brain artist, okay, he is wonderful and is great with paint pouring. Okay, look here, we did get some natural cells. There we go, they're developing. Does everybody see them? Yeah, beautiful. Now, on all the other 4 videos, I loved cells, so I torched. But I'm not going to torch this one, okay? We're going to leave it like it is. I'm going to wipe my hands just real quickly. I have some baby wipes here so that I can touch the camera, so that I can give you a better view. I always like to do that. I'm not sure exactly how good it is from this angle. So, boy, my hands really, I tell you, I really don't mind getting my hands dirty, and they get dirty. Alright, if I can just get one finger that's completely okay for a minute. A few or something. Boy, I am really bad. I'm going through them like crazy here. Alright. Wasting your time too. Okay.